Hello and welcome. My name is Kyle FtW and welcome back to another episode of the evolution of Call of Duty. This is going to be the final episode for the time being. I will do a Black Ops Cold War video in this series, probably at some point, probably not for the near future or anything like that. But today we're going to be taking a look at Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, which is of course the Call of Duty game that came out this year. And it has all come down to this. We have gone through over 17 years of Call of Duty in just a couple of weeks, and we have gone from PC only to very low mechanics where you couldn't even sprint, you couldn't even manually heal, or you couldn't even automatically heal. We went from the design of score streaks, the design of kill streaks, all that kind of stuff, character customization, campaign innovation, all that kind of stuff. We've been through a lot of years of Call of Duty, and it's crazy that we started this series in 2003, and now we are finally at the Call of Duty game that came out this year in 2020. So, Call of Duty Modern Warfare is definitely one of the most popular Call of Duty games of all time. It's been widely successful due to the popularity of Warzone, as well as the title bringing us back to a modern setting, which is the first time we've seen this since Modern Warfare 3 in 2011, unless you consider Modern Warfare Remastered. So it hasn't been too long, but a solely based Modern Warfare shooter, it's been a very long time. This kind of integrated things from Black Ops 4, where they had some remakes of maps and everything like that. Multiplayer, this game had campaign, Spec Ops multiplayer, and Warzone, and we're going to go ahead and play all of those today. So this game is super innovative, added a lot of stuff, added the best microtransaction system we've ever seen, added a season ranking system, all that kind of stuff. But today we're going to be focusing on the campaign, and we're going to be playing every single mode here in the game. Now, this is going to be probably my longest episode of this series up till now, because it's just going to be a long one. Because we have campaign to play, multiplayer to play, Warzone to play, and co-op. So starting off here with the campaign, this is probably the most real and visceral campaign that we've ever played. And the reason for that is simply because it's really intense at times. It's not probably the most intense campaign we've ever seen, but it's definitely an intense campaign, and will definitely is kind of dark at times. But I really enjoyed it. It was very short. I did do a full campaign walkthrough of this game as well. But part of this series is, of course, we just play the campaign, and we play every mode in Call of Duty and cover that. So my favorite mission in the game is actually a mission called Clean House. We're going to go ahead and jump to this right now. The campaign, again, I think it was really good in this game. If you guys haven't played it, I highly recommend it. It's really short. It's only about a 6-hour campaign, so I definitely recommend giving it a try if you haven't yet. But the graphical capabilities and the graphical jump for this title was massive. This game looks way better than Black Ops 4. There's no doubt about that, and the graphics in this game just are incredible. They had a brand new engine with this game, and it overall looks absolutely amazing. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into the Clean House mission right now, and I'll see you guys all in the mission.
Alex and Commander Karim's forces have destroyed General Barkov's forward operations base, temporarily limiting Russian air capability in Urzikstan. We need to move fast. Sergeant Garrick, thanks to your intel, we tracked the Al-Qatala cell responsible for the Piccadilly attack to a townhouse in North London. 3 SAS teams will get inside and connect the dots. If the Wolf is in possession of the stolen Russian gas in Urzikstan, we need to find him. Be advised, there may be non-combatants on target. Check your shots.
Targets are up, boys. Let's kick this off.
Alright, hello, welcome. And as you can see, this game takes place on October 27th in 2019. This game came out on October 25th, 2019. So there you go. Modern setting for sure.
Bravo 6. Moving on the rear garden.
But the reason I love this campaign so much is that it felt so real. You know, a lot of Call of Duty campaigns are just kind of arcadey special forces, but this felt really real, I'm not gonna lie.
I'll get the kettle on.
Quiet.
They'll handle operations in the east after the attacks.
Trust.
And this was another massive innovation as well, night vision goggles. We don't need these quite
We're
yet.
supposed to have double the body count. It's all on the flippin' telly. That's the point.
Secure.
Alpha 3. Entering through the front door. Bravo 6, moving to the first floor.
Now this was crazy as well. The night vision in this game looked so good. I mean, incredible campaign. Just really, really good. Graphic-wise, realism-wise, it was just all incredible.
Target behind the door. X-ray down.
Two X-rays down.
Copy. Make sure this floor's secure.
First floor secure.
On me.
I'm probably going to be silent for most of this mission so you guys can feel the realism.
Bravo 6, moving to the second floor. Won't get up here now. Roger, moving. Flashbang.
Wait!
Bedroom clear. Floor secure.
Rally the stairs.
I got ya.
Bravo 6 taking the third floor.
And of course, they brought back Captain Price, the man himself.
Take your shots.
Hands up! Now! Don't move!
Secure him. Suck the kid up. Secure.
Last floor. Take point, Sergeant.
All right.
Locked.
Try and take him alive.
Down! Get down! Get down!
Don't shoot! Don't shoot, please! They were going to kill
Don't
me!
move!
They
Stop!
locked me in here!
Drop her.
Clear.
All teams, townhouse secure. Commence SSE. Copy, boss. Roger.
Trust the place, Sergeant. See what you can find.
Oh, fucking hell. She was going for a bloody detonator.
Good job we dropped it in.
We made the right call, sir.
We'll bet your ass. We've got a location on the wolf.
The attic of the Al-Qatala townhouse was a gold mine. Looks like we found the wolf. Communications from the laptop were tracked to Ramaza Hospital in Urzikstan, where the Al-Qatala leader is believed to be holed up. Far's forces will track terror activity at the
Alright guys, well that's going to do it for the
while
campaign
Marine
portion of the
ground force
video.
can be mobilized
I will
to
skip
advance on
this
the
when we can, but
complex.
as I said, very
Echo
short
3-1 will capture
campaign,
the
not
wolf
very
for
long at all.
interrogation of
That
the
mission though I
stolen
really liked
merchandise.
because it felt so real to me. I mean the first time I played it to the next couple times I played it, it just felt so real to me. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and cut here, and I'll see you guys very shortly where we will get into the multiplayer portion of the video. So I'll see you guys there.
My soldiers confirm that the hospital is under siege. Al-Qatala has taken civilians as human shields. They're protecting someone.
Or something.
Tomorrow we find out.
All clear, sister.
Hadir is my best sniper. You can rely on.
Alright guys, so that's going to do it for the campaign. Now the campaign felt a lot like a movie, in all honesty. Like, when I played it, when I did the playthrough earlier this year, obviously right when the game came out, I'll do the same thing this year with Black Ops Cold War. The thing that was in my head the whole time was that this campaign feels really real, and that's why I like that mission so much, because it was just so real. But now jumping in here with the multiplayer, a lot of stuff changed with this multiplayer, and I mean a lot of stuff changed. First of all, let's go ahead and talk about the game modes themselves. So we added a quick play filter for the first time, where we had a whole bunch of game modes here. You know, pretty standard for the game modes for the game. You know, we had a lot of standard game modes, but we also had the introduction of ground war into the game, which was a big new thing with this game. It was large scale 48v48 gameplay, or no, not 48v48, 24v24 or 32v32 gameplay. It was insane. It was a lot of fun. Actually, what got me back into Modern Warfare was ground war itself. I said, you know what, I'm not really enjoying the multiplayer that much in this game, 6v6, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into ground war and play that. I played that for about 2 or 3 months, then went back to 6v6. But I'm going to be honest, this multiplayer really wasn't for me for the most part. You know, Joe Seesaw, who is one of the developers behind the multiplayer, said that he wanted to put safe spaces and stuff in the game to make it so that new players could have a safe space to play the game, and I really did not like that. I'm not a fan of that. I've been playing Call of Duty for 7 years. Yeah, 7 years since Black Ops 2, and you know, as somebody who has quite a bit of experience with this game, Call of Duty, I did not like to hear that, because, you know, while new players, of course, you know, developers feel like they should help new players kind of get into the game. But when I was a new player in Call of Duty, there was no SBMM, there was no, you know, there was no safe spaces on the maps. It was just, you know, you got in, you either did well or you did bad, and if you got wrecked, you got wrecked. And I got destroyed a lot in this game, in all honesty. But when I was new to this game, and I didn't really mind that much. You know, I still had fun. I still had a lot of fun. So, you know, again, take that with what you will, but, you know, this game had a lot of maps, a lot of new game modes. It even introduced something called Gunfight, which is a 2v2 sort of game mode where it's like search and destroy, but it's 2v2 at the same time, which is very cool as well. So lots of innovation with the multiplayer. We also had a brand new innovation with the multiplayer as well. So we had ourselves lots and lots of weapons, you know, sort of the same sort of modern weapons, including a lot of DLC weapons as well. But the biggest thing that they added with this game was the gunsmith. Now, the gunsmith is something that's absolutely crazy. It gives you a whole wide variety of muzzle attachments, whole lot of barrel attachments, laser attachments, optics, stocks, underbarrels, ammunition, rear grips, and perks. Lots and lots of customization here with this game. I mean, I can make really any weapon I want at the snap of a finger. You know, I can make this into an SMG if I wanted to, or I can make it into a very big, long-range, high ammo killer. Just depends on what I want to do. Now, this game also added a whole big camouflage system as well, which added, let's see, there are 10 different camo selections that you can get. So spray paint, woodland, digital dragon, splinter, topo, tiger, stripes, reptile, and skulls. And then we also had completionist camos as well, which are the gold camo, which you can see here on my Fennec, which added gold camo, platinum camo, which is basically the diamond equivalent of this game, and Damascus, which is essentially the dark matter equivalent. And it added an obsidian camo quite a bit down the line, which is a big grind factor camo. I've seen very little obsidian weapons. Number one, because it's an insane grind. I mean, you have to get 15 kills in a match 150 times, which is crazy, but it looks very cool. It's a cool camo nonetheless. I mean, just look at that camo. It looks really cool. But you know, a big grind factor. That's kind of where this game lies, is a big grind factor. This game is just a huge grind. You know, you could grind this game for hours and hours and hours and never ever complete everything. But you know, there was also weapon levels, which we have had in previous Call of Duty games throughout the years, but this is the game that had the most weapon levels. I mean, this weapon itself, the Fennec here, the DLC weapon, had 54 levels of weapon attachments, which is just crazy. But you know, same sort of secondaries. You know, the perks were pretty original. You know, not a lot of perk variety in this game. That's kind of a negative in my opinion, just not very much perk variety. We also had lethals and tacticals as well, like normal with Call of Duty. But you know, a big change was also the operators as well. So instead of having the standard the specialists in this game, you could have select characters to play as. So for example, I'm using Gaz here and Velikan. So those are my operators at the moment. Of course, it added weekly and daily challenges and missions and all that kind of stuff, which is really cool. Added barracks, all this sort of stuff, which is really awesome. So I'm gonna equip that calling card because it looks pretty awesome. But this game did a lot of changes with the multiplayer for sure. I mean, one of the biggest changes is that they got rid of the emblem editor, as well as they got rid of calling card challenges. So now you just unlock calling cards through the battle pass or through doing specific challenges as through the operator ranks. So we also had officer progression, which is of course where you could get some specific challenges which gave you emblems and all that kind of stuff. I didn't really invest too much with this, but it also added a brand new rank up system, which is seasonal ranks. And seasonal ranks are essentially, so when the game came out, you could grind from level 1 to level 55, and then after level 55 you could go up to level 155. So there was 100 levels within that specific season. And this game also added the introduction of seasons. Of course, back in Black Ops 4 we had events, not really full-on seasons. We had events, but this game actually added a full-on season system. So of course we're on season 6 right now in Modern Warfare, and it involved a big in-depth battle pass that could give you COD points, blueprints, which I'll cover here in a second, all that kind of stuff, which is pretty dang awesome. Again, you know, the battle pass system was really cool, and I thought it was really good. I really liked the battle pass system. It could give you a lot of blueprints, and for the first time, free DLC weapons for the entire year. Back in Black Ops 4, they started off by giving us free DLC weapons in the supply stream, and then they stopped doing that. Now, in this game, however, nope, that did not change. Throughout the entire year, you could get all weapons for free, no matter what, whether you bought the battle pass or not. You could always get the free DLC weapons, which was a big deal. Now jumping over into the store here, the best microtransaction system we've seen in Call of Duty, hands down. You could get anything you wanted. You could get all of the major DLC for free. So, you know, the multiplayer maps were free, the DLC weapons were free, and all that kind of stuff, which was a big deal. But of course, you could buy things in the store if you wanted to, which was, you know, people did, even including myself. I bought stuff in the store as well. So really huge. You know, there's a lot of innovation in this game to make it a very fair game, very fair systems, and all that kind of stuff, which is really cool. So of course, you know, all the blueprints were also a new addition to this game as well, which are basically variants. They're essentially variants from previous Call of Duty games. They're just aesthetic. They look really cool. Sometimes some of them have tracer rounds, which I have personally on this M4 setup here, which are firework tracer rounds, which are red, white, and blue, which is cool. You know, lots and lots of cool innovation in this game. The weapon balance in this game was honestly not too bad. The time to kill was very high, but now we're going to go ahead and jump into a multiplayer game. I think I've talked about pretty much everything I wanted to with the multiplayer when it comes to the multiplayer. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump into a multiplayer match, and hopefully we can do pretty well, and I will see you guys all in a game. Alright guys, so welcome to a game. We are playing some Kill Confirmed on Petrov Oil Rig. Hopefully we can do well. Now, I'm going to head over this way. Now, this was the first Call of Duty game that introduced doors to the maps, which I don't know why. It was kind of not the best system. Well, hello. See ya. So, I talked about the biggest negatives of Black Ops 4 in my video from yesterday. Now I'll go ahead and talk about the biggest negatives from the multiplayer from this game. So one of the biggest negatives from the multiplayer in this game was skill-based matchmaking and the maps. And there was also some design flaws as well. For example, the footsteps were really loud, so an enemy could hear you coming from literally a mile away. I'm not even exaggerating that. Like a mile away, enemies could hear your footsteps, which made game modes like TDM and Kill Confirmed really hard, almost borderline unplayable. There we go. Get absolutely destroyed, my guy. Absolutely destroyed. And you would have said, oh, well, that doesn't sound like that big of a deal, except Dead Silence wasn't a perk. So it became a very, very campy Call of Duty game because people didn't want to move because they knew that they would be heard. And now, obviously, that's a player-to-player basis. I have rushed in this game all year long. I mean, obviously, the DLC system is a very big positive about this game as well. Another negative, the base maps in this game were kind of meh, if I can be completely honest. But, you know, that all being said, though, I don't believe that this is the worst Call of Duty game we've ever had. If I could be completely honest, I'd say Call of Duty Ghosts and Advanced Warfare are probably worse. Advanced Warfare is definitely worse. I did not like that game at all. There we go. Gonna go ahead and head over here, see if I can get a little flank maneuver. Never mind, my teammate did the work. Good job, teammate. Way to go. Alright. Now for my streaks, I'm using the VTOL, the cruise missile, and finally the Pavlo, aka the Sport Helo. But where is everybody at?
Enemy at the back alley.
I have no idea where anybody is. I'm gonna try and kind of be quiet a little bit. There we go. One more kill. Come on. Who wants to be the enemy to get me my support helo?
Friendly care package inbound.
You might be the one to end my support helo streak, so I'm not gonna let you. No way. Yes! Just snatched it. I just snatched that. I just snatched that. Well, there we go. That is a heck of a start. I'll call that in over here. I don't know. Let's call this in as well. 11-0 start. 11-1 start, sorry. Nice. There we go. Alright, streaks, do what you're supposed to do. Get kills. Hopefully, anyway. Oh, come on, please get me some kills. Don't get shot down in a half a second by people camping with cold-blooded. No, man. My support helo got destroyed. My streaks did nothing. I mean, that could be... That's probably negative about this game as well. Cold-blooded is a broken perk in this game. It really is. Sometimes your streaks will do work. Other times they'll get shot down very quickly. And that's what happened here in this match. Unfortunately. But again, this game, you know, again... As I said in my video from yesterday, I probably... Once I started to not care about what the community said, I pretty much started to enjoy every Call of Duty game. I mean, the biggest reason I don't like Infinite Advanced Warfare, number one, I just don't like the movement, which is a personal preference. Number two, I don't like the SBMM, again, personal preference. Number three, the weapon balance was horrible. In this game, you can use any weapon you want. The weapon balance was good. And it was by far, in my opinion anyway, the most playable Infinity Ward Call of Duty game we've had. Which is evidenced by how much time I have in the game. Oh my gosh, this AS Val is just disgusting, man. Oh my goodness. It absolutely shreds. We've been doing so well this game. I am very, very happy with this. But, you know, if I could rank this game from a multiplayer only perspective, I would have to put it above Call of Duty Ghosts and Advanced Warfare. Honestly, I would have to do that. Non-objective game modes. I mean, you get non-objective game modes out of the equation. This is a very rusher-friendly game. Well, no, that's a lie. I wouldn't say this is a rusher-friendly game, but you can definitely rush. But it's been kind of weird. Yesterday, I dropped my first 100+ kill game in this game, which I kind of wish I recorded, but I got my first 100 kill game. And this game has not felt that sweaty, and I don't reverse boost. It just simply has not felt like a normal SBMM game for me, which is weird because I turned off crossplay and all of a sudden Call of Duty's been easier for me. That's weird. Again, I think it might be the PC players that I play against when I have it on. There's one. There's the whole enemy team. Got one there as well. No! Dang it, man. But, you know, again, the DLC system in this game was really fair. All the DLC maps were free and for everybody at the same time. You know, there was a store where, you know, the microtransactions were actually cool. They weren't lame or anything like that. Just, I think this game is, you know, when I look back at this game, when this game is fun, it's a great Call of Duty game. Well, it's a good Call of Duty game. It's definitely my most played. It's definitely better than most Infinity Ward Call of Duty games we've had. Again, I think Infinite Warfare was pretty okay. It was pretty good. Better than this game. It's a toss-up. Definitely a toss-up. Hello. I'm dead. But again, my most played Infinity Ward game with 9 days. I put quite a bit of time into this game. I would say 9 days is pretty solid. And that was a bad spawn, man. Well, we started off really well, and then we kind of fell off a little bit with Arcady and stuff, but no, it's all good. It's all good. But you know, there were some minorly annoying things in this multiplayer as well, like the game had an incredibly high headshot multiplier. Why did you try and RPG me? That was a terrible idea. Oh my goodness. Whew. Gun's a little dicey from long range, that's for sure. But yeah, sometimes though, the skill-based matchmaking was horrendous. Like, this is a lucky gameplay. I'm not going to even call that in. There's no point. But we almost dropped 6,000 score in this game. Can I get one more kill to get 6,000 score? Doesn't look like it. Yes, I got it. Let's go, man. Right at the end of the game as well. 43 kills, 25 confirms, 6,000 score. Very, very fun gameplay there using the AS Val. Oh my goodness, this the AS Val absolutely shreds people. Holy moly. This class is pretty good for it. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for a look at multiplayer. Again, 48, 43, and 12. Perfect. Beautiful. Got way above a 3 KD. Absolutely amazing. I'm happy that I was able to do that good. So anyway, guys, again, somehow this game hasn't felt that sweaty since I came back to it. But again, I do have a 1.4 KD. My next lobby could be very sweaty. Who knows? Just kind of depends. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, or hopefully you guys enjoyed the multiplayer section of the video. Again, I almost said the outro because I'm recording this after I already finished the recording. But now we're going to go ahead and jump into Warzone, where this game became really good for a lot of people, for sure. And I'll see you guys all there. Alright guys, so welcome into Warzone. Now, this was a pretty cool introduction at the beginning of the game. You could kind of just test out weapons and all that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. Test out the time to kill on weapons and all that kind of stuff. And get XP as well. Just kind of something to keep you busy, because normally when you're waiting to jump into a Battle Royale game, you kind of just have to stand there and wait. And now you don't have to do that. You can actually use the weapons and stuff, which is pretty cool. So we'll see how we can do. I'm really not good at Battle Royales, as you guys know. I actually had quite a bit of momentum in Warzone, and then it just dropped off. I mean, I think there might be SBMM in solo Battle Royale, but I'm not sure. I don't know if that's the case or not. I think it might be the case, but I'm not going to assume that, because I don't know that for a fact. But we'll see how we can do. I'm going to head into TV station, because that tends to be my favorite place to land. TV station and Dam are kind of my favorite places to land, but we'll see what we can do here. But of course, there's added contracts as well, so there was bounties where you could find and kill an enemy and get a lot of XP, or a lot of money, sorry. Then there was the searches, where you could just search for stuff, essentially. And then there was this, which is essentially a hardpoint type one. And then there was, let's see, I can't find it on the map. Oh, there was this one, which was essentially where you could race to a buy station and then get a cheap or a free self-revive, which is pretty cool. So this is the very first Battle Royale that introduced 150 players into it as well, which is pretty cool. And crossplay as well. If I die to that guy. What? There we go. Okay, let me grab a weapon. This also introduced crossplay, where, of course, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC players could all play together, which is pretty awesome. I have it turned off, though, because I don't like playing against PC players. Mostly because they hack. Not all of them, of course. Not all of them. But most of the hackers you find in Warzone are PC players. Of course, I did find a hacker actually in this recording session, and he was not, because I have crossplay turned off. So there's hackers everywhere here, which is just really sad. There just shouldn't be hackers. Yes. In a AAA Battle Royale. It just should not be a thing. I mean, any cheap software probably costs a lot of money, but you know what? Activision, I think, can spare a few bucks. They're only a multi-billion-dollar company. So, okay, I think... So there is a search contract over here, which I think I'm going to take advantage on. Nice. Huge. I have $7,600. When did I get that much cash? What the heck? I may actually be able to get myself a loadout here.
Supply box ready for pickup.
Like, I might actually be able to get myself a loadout. Okay, why can't I get through this window? What? Okay. Well, I guess we can't go that way. But, you know, it was a massive Battle Royale, for sure. Or it is a massive Battle Royale. You know, if I'm talking to my future viewers, it's a massive Battle Royale. It was pretty, you know, it was pretty fun. Not gonna lie. I personally don't invest too much time into Battle Royales, of course, as you guys know, when it comes to Call of Duty. Again, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, Battle Royales and Call of Duty have a very low skill gap, which makes Call of Duty Battle Royales in particular very, very random. Nice. Okay, there we go. To be very, very careful here. I'm summoning an SMG. No, did not get an SMG. SMG? No. Okay. I'd be kind of curious in, you know, in the future if Warzone is still a thing. Okay, cool. Nobody's here. That is evident. Yes, I'm gonna be able to get a weapon loadout, I think. Which is awesome. I'll get to use a weapon loadout. Or a new class that I made that I haven't been able to try out. So that's pretty cool. Yes, nice. All right. Let's get ourselves a loadout drop, which was really cool. You could use your own classes in Battle Royale. That's awesome, in my opinion. Did I see him up there? Not sure. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm just gonna hang out around here. Beautiful, got it. We'll see how good this loadout is. Never given this a try before. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that was a really cool feature about this Battle Royale, is that you could have your own weapon loadout. I thought that was awesome. I mean, and it's a very, very cool addition, because it's unique. It makes, you know, Call of Duty Battle Royale unique. But, you know, if I were to say what's the best Call of Duty Battle Royale, this one would have to take the cake. Honestly, this one would have to take it. It's just better than Blackout. In not every way, but in a lot of ways. I mean, just graphics alone make it better. So this hasn't been too bad of a match. Okay. Oh yeah. This is a good loadout. Or a good class. But where was that guy he was shooting at? He's dead. There's another guy over here as well. Would you look at that? We found enemies. Okay. Go up here. Oh! Just jack that kill. But there's somebody else around here. Because he was in self-revive, which means he got killed by somebody. But I'm not sure where. Not sure where that was, though. But yeah, so far, this class is pretty good. Feels pretty good, anyway. We'll see what happens when I get up against somebody who has a better AR, like a M4 or a Kilo or a CR56 AMAX. We'll see. So far, this class feels pretty good. I also have my MP7. I used to rock AR sniper, but then I would be stupid, and I would try and snipe people from close range instead of using my AR. So now I decided to go AR LMG, quote unquote. AR LMG. AR LMG snipe or SMG, just so I could have the best of both worlds. Oops, someone's going for a loadout drop. This gun absolutely shreds. Oh my goodness. Ooh, this is a good loadout. This is a good class. I really don't want to go over to that loadout. That's why. I don't have cover here. Should be able to get behind this guy. Oh my gosh! No way. Somebody just got out of this vehicle over here. To my right. In that, like, that Rover to my right over there, somebody just got out of it.
Got gas moving in.
Somebody's at that loadout. Pretty sure. No, there's not anybody over there. I'm not sure what those guys are doing in the vehicle. I mean, I could go over there and get Ghost. But I'm nervous. I'm not going to break any windows.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Okay. I'm going to go for it. If I die,
UAV overhead.
rest in peace. Come on. There we go. Wait. Heartbeat sensor. There we go. Nice. Alright. Now we are safe. From UAVs. We are not safe from people. We are safe from UAVs, though. And we have $9,700. Whew. It's quite a bit of cash, not gonna lie. Alright. It's a good sign. But I'm not sure what to buy. I have pretty much everything I need. I'll just buy a gas mask. And a UAV. Boom. There we go. Alright, let's call that in.
Recon's on the way.
See where people are.
UAV entering the
There's a guy there. There's a guy there. I'm actually heading towards a guy right now, actually. Believe it or not. So we're doing well. 6 kills. I'm glad, you know, this this is definitely going to be a gameplay. Thank goodness I was able to get one. Okay, that guy's down there.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RCB for resupply.
A little far away. God dang, this gun is good. I'm actually low-key kind of nervous about this gunfight.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Alright. Gotta be careful here.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Nice try, buddy. Alright, now where's this other enemy, though?
Use safe zone. Enemy UAV
He's gone?
overhead.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we made it. Safely through this area, at least. Whew. I'm feeling the adrenaline going. I don't normally do this well. Actually, that's not true. I had a good run where I was doing pretty well consistently, but I don't normally do this well. Feel the adrenaline. And this is a rare gameplay for me, anyway, in Warzone. And in Battle Royale in general. I normally die pretty quickly. Alright. Well, I'm going to have to cut this down a little bit because it's been pretty damn long. Oh. Decoy grenade. Man, did I get fooled. Okay, but now I'm nervous because I don't know where these guys are. I'm just gonna run away. If you don't feel comfortable in a gunfight, just run away. I don't feel comfortable right now because I don't know where that guy would have been. Plus, the gas is coming, so I need to get into a vehicle ASAP. It's pretty weak, but we should be fine. Okay, let's go. Enjoy the Black Ops 2 tunes. Enjoy the Black Ops 2 tunes. Alright, now I picked the truck because it doesn't die by C4 instantly, so. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that trash can was a guy for a second. Alright, well I don't like hanging out in vehicles very much. Because it's a big red blip on your UAV, so. Well, we made it into the top 20. But this probably isn't the best spot for us to be either. There's a lot of long range where we could get sniped from who knows where. So I have to be pretty careful here. But I think we're in pretty good standing right now, so we should be alright. Again, I probably will do a little bit of editing here, just so that it's not quite as long of a game, but it'll still be long. As I said, this is going to be by far my longest episode of this, because I knew Warzone was coming, and Warzone is pretty long, anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes.
Enemy UAV overhead.
So, uncut anyway. If I edit it down, it'll probably be 15 to 20. But to be really, really careful, because we are in camper paradise right now. What I mean by that is people right now, especially in solo, when it gets to top 15, people love to camp. They absolutely love it. I think this guy might actually... Yes, he probably didn't see me. Kind of thought he might be going for a buy station, but he did not. Alright.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Anybody on the edge? No. Nope. I mean, probably that is probably useless at this point because a lot of people probably have Ghost. But we're going to go ahead and just head in to the zone. Pray we don't get killed by a camper. But I just know that's how we're going to go. We're going to die by somebody sitting in a corner. I just know it. It's like we're going to have a quarry ending. So I'm not going to lie, I'm not a big fan of this area. I'm not a big fan of building endings to games. I just am not a fan of them. Or large amounts of building areas because again, there's somebody sitting in a corner. Especially in solo. There's just somebody going to be sitting in a corner in one of these buildings over here. And there's a freaking million of them. But I think... I don't know if this guy saw me or not. I'm gonna say probably not. Then again, you never know, though. Okay. Gotta be really, really careful about the sniper glint.
Be advised, enemy team is tracking your location.
Well, that's not good at all. Okay. I may have to find myself into a building here. Because being tracked means somebody has a bounty on me. Which means I am free, at least for that one person. Or that one person knows where I am. Okay, there's no way to get up there easily. Except for this way, so... see if we can get up here. Come on. There we go. Okay, I'm kind of nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I rarely make it this far, so I'm nervous about the late game. I don't know how to play the late game. Besides doing the worst thing, camping. Let me head down here. Just pray. I don't think I can get in here.
Area's clear. Gas is closing.
Crud, okay.
Relocating the safe zone.
I don't know what weapon I should have out here. Because this bounty...
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
this guy with this bounty could have... I'm going to keep an AR out over here. Where? I can't see! I'm dead. Well, it was fun. I'm not even going to try. There's no point. Well, you know what? That's unfortunate that we died by getting shot in the back. I kind of knew that was going to probably happen. I should have kept the high ground, but I had a lot of fun there. We did pretty good. You know, 7 kills is pretty good for me in a battle royale, that's for sure. But I didn't get to show you guys the gulag, which I guess is okay. But, you know, the gulag was an addition to this where if you died, you could still stay alive. You didn't have to worry about, you know, getting destroyed or you know, getting a very, very dumb early game death to where you had to respawn, or to where you just had to go back to the lobby, wait another 10 minutes to get into a game, because that could be a very frustrating process, especially in Blackout, where you would spawn in, die, and then you just have to wait forever to get back into a game. But anyway, guys, that's going to be a very brief, well, hopefully it was a very brief look at Warzone. Let's see how well I did at editing it down. But it was a very good look at, not a very good, but, you know, it was a look at Warzone here in the game, which definitely saved this game for a lot of people. And now we're going to go ahead and jump over to co-op, and I'll see you guys all there, so I'll see you guys very, very soon. Alright guys, hello and welcome into co-op for this game. Now, again, this is probably the most forgettable mode about this entire game. No one really cares about this. And the biggest reason for that is co-op in this game is just really not that enjoyable. And the biggest reason for that is, as I said in I didn't say it in every single video where we talked about the third mode, but I did talk about it in Extinction, and every single third mode in Call of Duty ever, honestly, needs to be fun and playable for every single person. So, you know, if I'm a solo player, I should be able to jump in and have an equal chance and should be able to do completely well. That wasn't the case with this at all. The time to kill, or the time to die, essentially, because you're playing against AI, was so unbelievably high in co-op that it was almost impossible to play solo. And they never changed that, which is a big, big, big bummer, because it honestly ruined my experience for co-op, because I did a little bit of co-op when the game came out, and then I just completely stopped playing it. I didn't touch it after that, because it's just not soloable. So we had survival, which was a big negative. It was PlayStation exclusive for an entire year, and it just now, I think a couple of weeks ago, was not exclusive for PlayStation anymore. We also had Classic Spec Ops, which is, I think, just a replayable one, whatever. Actually, you know, I think this is probably the better way to do it. So we had Classic Spec Ops, which gave you a wide variety of missions. So we had Bomb Squad, Disinform, Door Kick, Grounded, Pitch Black, and Safeguard. Again, I think these were, I don't know if these were all, if these changed between launch or not, but it looks like they did. We also had survival, which was basically the same survival from previous Call of Duty games that came on a wide variety of maps. Again, didn't really play it that much because it wasn't soloable. So we're going to go ahead and jump into... You know what? I don't think I'm going to jump into a mission and a... You know what? I think we'll jump into a mission, and then we'll jump into a little bit of survival as well, because we won't survive long in either, I promise you that. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and jump into, I think, the mission Disinform. Infill, clear all hostile forces, transfer... Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and play that mission Disinformed, and I'll see you guys all there. Alright guys, hello and welcome into Spec Ops. We'll see how we can do. Wow, I have people to play with. Nice. But again, you know, as I said, Spec Ops was... not really well liked in this game, and was definitely forgotten about for a lot of people. I mean, look how fast it takes to die. You see what I mean? You see what I mean, right? Like, that's why it's not fun. I just instantly died. So there you go. Well, there's a look at the mission. We played about a half a second of it and we died. That's why this was not popular and why this was not liked, because you died so incredibly fast. It wasn't even fun. If you played with 4 players, sure, you could do it, and you know, you could probably have fun with it, but it would still be difficult. Playing solo, though, you don't stand a chance. You just do not stand a chance. I'm not trying to complain and be negative, but look how fast I died. I mean, just look how fast I died. And that was it. That was the end of the mission. It's just that fast. So now we're going to jump into survival again. Probably won't live very long. I think I'm going to go with a Talsic backlot survival, and we'll go ahead and jump into this. But again, that's my point. You just die so unbelievably fast that it's not soloable at all, and that's a big negative. And that's why people don't care about co-op in this game. No one cares. So, I mean, if you're a big co-op fan and you played a lot of co-op in this game, then let me know down below in the comments. But it wasn't really that popular at all. But especially, you know, this is of course playing solo. Co-op, it's much more playable, but I don't like playing co-op mode with other people. I like playing co-op mode solo. I always have. I've been a zombie solo player, I've been an Extinction solo player, and I've been a Modern Warfare 3 survival solo player. I just prefer it. It's more fun for me to play solo. But so, you know, again, that's my point, is it needs to be soloable. And it wasn't in this game. So again, survival could have been good in this game, except again, you die ridiculously fast. Like, look at that, I'm about to die. It kind of feels like the multiplayer time to kill, in all honesty. I mean, maybe a little higher, but not all that much. So, again, you know, I'm going to say that co-op is probably the worst mode in this game. Okay, there we go. Got more guys down and out as well. I don't know, if we make it to wave 5, that would be pretty cool. Now, I mean, I probably could have played more of that co-op mission and then been... Oh, wow, so now I get everything unlocked. Okay.
30 seconds.
It's pretty cool. So, again, there you go. You know what? I think we'll just jump into the next round. But I will refill my ammo, probably. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. So...
10 seconds.
But I wanted to show you guys exactly what a mission would have been like were you to play it solo. You just get destroyed. I died in a half a second. I got a couple of kills and then boom! End of the game. So again, that's why I wasn't a big fan of Spec Ops in this game. Plus, you know, survival being an Xbox or a PlayStation exclusive put a horrible taste in people's mouths about to die. Okay, there. I mean, I just proved my point over and over and over again. And that's why I don't like Spec Ops in this game. So, anyways, that's going to do it for a look at Modern Warfare 2019. Part of the evolution of Call of Duty series. Again, multi-campaign, good. Multiplayer, questionable. But for the most part, it was alright. Warzone, really good. Spec Ops or co-op, absolutely not. It's just not it. It's just not it. You have to be able to make a co-op mode soloable. This is by far, this is not even close to soloable. But there was also special operations as well, which were all of these, which were big operations that you could get a lot of stuff for. As you can see here, quite a bit of these. I'm not going to play any of these today because they're very, very long, and I just, I don't really feel like playing co-op. I showed you guys what co-op was like for a little bit, and now you know why it was very unpopular in this game. I mean, if they made it just like Modern Warfare 3, where it was soloable, you could pick your difficulty for classic, survival was always soloable, it would have been much, much better, and I probably would have invested a lot more time into it, but it just wasn't. They didn't do anything to the character health. They made it very, very easy to die. I mean, I know why they did it as well. I'm not bashing them too hard, because I know that they made it so that you had to play with 4 players, but you have to understand that a lot of people who play Call of Duty like to play it solo. Like 9 out of every 10 players, I guarantee you, prefer to play it solo. But again, that's just my opinion. I'm not sure if that's even correct in saying, but again, that's why it fell through for me. Co-op mode was just not very good in this game at all. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, a like rating is always appreciated. If you want to check out any of my other previous episodes of the evolution of Call of Duty, you can feel free to check that out in the description, where I will put the full playlist as well as the other episodes, which will be at the end of the video. I have had a lot of fun doing this series, taking a look at every single Call of Duty from Call of Duty 1. Again, I will have another video in this series when we will be covering Black Ops Cold War somewhere down the line. But now we are officially in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War mode, because as of today, we are a week away from getting our hands on that game, and I cannot wait. I'll have a video tomorrow talking about the prestige mode of Black Ops Cold War. Yes, you are hearing me right. So anyways, guys, I will see you all on another Call of Duty video very, very soon.